have a funny feeling. I might be wrong. Considering the lightning and the snow and even more things falling apart, we might be at the end of the game.
Or gee, what makes you think that?
Only because everything is falling apart at a rapid rate more than everything else.
Well, like well, you were right though. I mean, it finally did go supernatural.
Yeah, I'm glad it did too. That's not what I liked about the Nathan Drake stuff.
I read an interesting interview with developers about the game was originally going to have a lot more supernatural elements to it.
Yeah.
And was gonna have more was gonna have like actual monsters at one point and some shit.
Right.
But then they decided to peel back to make it more relatable.
Well, I mean, that is like undead Japanese samurai zombies.
Yeah, but they're talking monsters.
They had monsters in the first Uncharted. Straight monsters.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was just like Nazi zombies.
Well, they were zombies. I mean, there's Jesus Christ. Don't get hit by this guy, please.
Yeah, it's all about fucking duck and weave.
Shoot in the ass.
Fuck.
I don't know. It's like I kind of like. I really like where this game went. At the beginning, I was like I felt like the game was really confused, but it became more focused later on.
Yeah.
All we didn't do was use a bunch of our salvage, but we didn't really need it.
Well, that's the thing, cause like
whack. Fuck you, buddy.
Like, I didn't feel the need to upgrade most of my shit because I could still down most people with a fucking single headshot.
Well, the bow and arrow ends up being really damn good for everything. Jesus! Wrecked his shit. I know, the regular, just like the composite bow, whatever the heck we ended up upgrading it to, seemed really good.
Friendly ass fire!
Jesus God!
Sink!
Oh, you have to hit it on time? Okay. But now you got your pimp-ass shotgun, I just realized that it's even got all the fixins on it, you know? It's got the extra muzzle at the end, and it's got your little pump action, like, grip. Whoop.
Yeah, this dodge has become, like...
godly.
Fucking, yeah, godly. He's lost his helmet.
The thing is so close
him in the
him.
face.
This is freaking epic, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish we played through this game on PC now, because we looked at it a little bit on PC in between this, and dude, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it looks a lot better on PC.
Like, my God.
I mean, we always knew it would, but it's like, it's starting to really get to that point now.
A lot of guys were asking me, like, dude, why don't we do the PC coverage of the game? Mostly because the PC capture card I have is an AverMedia Live Gamer HD. A lot of people don't realize what that is, but it doesn't matter. The point is that the thing's got a bug in it where it captures a fraction of a... Oh my God, did he counter you?
Somehow.
It captures like a fraction of a frame extra every second. So after like 10, 20 minutes, the sound that you record for it desyncs.
Yeah.
And I have to like edit it all the time, and oh my God.
This fucker!
Face.
I'm bleeding. He's bleeding out his ear. You should really see a doctor about this, buddy. Oh wait, you're dead.
Maybe the zombification, you can ask him about that too.
Convenient lightning bolt.
I don't know, I think this game is like, let's just finish it. I don't want to make any judgments until you do like everything. Womp womp!
No! Really?
My bow. Ow, my face.
This guy looks like a fucking like Tekken reject or something.
He looks like Cole, but like really lost and confused.
Lost and confused Cole. Oh my gosh. This pickaxe with a nice arch that's conveniently not covering my neck. Grab his gun.
Oh Jesus crap. Hit him in the shoulder? Yeah. Come on, Laura, finish this.
Yeah!
I've been playing this game for so long.
Oh, there's your feels, Max.
There's my feels.
There it is.
There it is.
LTRT.
They did it. They did it. They gave me my feels. They did it. My double guns. Hallelujah.
That was it.
They saved it for the very end. That's not bad. So they're
not much of a last boss fight.
They're saving the true akimbo nature of Lara Croft for the later games. And the last boss fight was just like a satisfaction boss fight. I think the last boss fight.
Laura, don't go in the streams. I know they said don't cross them, but don't go in them. All right, just jam this stake in this vampire's heart, and Fatal Frame will never exist.
You know what the next game needs to be? In Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Yes.
I think we brought this up earlier.
We did. At the very beginning of this playthrough, we were like, What if there are velociraptors around here and
What
shit?
if they made like a Jurassic Park game like this?
Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Speaking of which, we gotta go see that fucking movie.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yes, I saved my woman.
What's happening?
Now, I'll go eat a candy.
I'm here.
To celebrate my victory.
Congratulations, Simmons.
Saving my wife.
I think you beat Tomb Raider unless this chick transforms into,
Solomon Grundy.
yeah, right. I was gonna say she's gonna transform into, like, Scorponok.
Oh! And the light shines from heaven down on the
or
beautiful lesbians.
The entire island transforms into a samurai robot. That'd be awesome. That'd be some straight Unicron shit. Oh my god, the sun finally came out. Yes, I think we did it. I think we did it!
Yes, the
Victory
best,
shots, yep.
the
we
best
did it.
and worst side characters in the game.
Both lived!
I'm glad the Samoan lived at least.
He was the coolest guy. He was the guy from 51st Dates.
You keep bringing that up. But I don't see any Reese's or Spam.
I know, right? Or Sandler.
That's okay.
Adam Sandler's gotta be in this game someplace.
She did it.
That's Adam Sandler right there.
That's right, he's got makeup on. They modeled after
He's
his
reached
face.
a new low.
Look at this! I have my woman. She's mine. I carried her all the way down here.
And after all the bullshit,
I think she's
fucking bullet wounds and stabbings, I can just carry this whole human body down. No fucking problem.
Happened up there.
It's over. We can go now.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
All these games have very action movie endings, you know, where it's not like a lot of, where like, at least the story is resolved in like the gameplay mostly, or throughout cutscenes. It doesn't like leave you a big story part at the end anymore. Like even in Uncharted, they just cut it off and ride into the sunset.
He was right about so much.
Yeah, very Jurassic Parky
I
here.
just wish I could tell him that now.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Mysteries that I once dismissed as mere stories, but the line between our myths and truth is fragile and blurry.
Larry.
I need to find answers. I must understand.
Right.
Well, not bad. Part 2. You know, if they made Tomb Raider 2, I'd totally play it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's more.
Making me waffles before her ballet.
Simone guys mango smoothies.
Don't really know what happened to you on that island. Judging from those wounds and that look in your eyes, I'm guessing I don't want to know.
I have seen some shit.
I've seen some shit. I've killed millions of people. I've seen some shit. I've seen shit that'll turn you white.
I'm not going home.
I would. I'd go to a fucking day spa.
Dude, yeah.
For a week.
I'd sit in a jacuzzi for about a year. Prune Raider at the end of it.
A survivor is porn.
A survivor is porn? What?
Oh wow. Oh
Jesus.
whoa. Hello.
Jesus. Well, that was
was Tomb
definitely
Raider.
Tomb Raider.
We hope you enjoyed playing Tomb Raider. We have worked our hardest to bring you the best game we could possibly make.
$400 million.
Thank you for taking the time to complete our game. Thank you so much for playing my game.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, all things considered, this is much better than the old Tomb Raiders, I think.
I think you're right, though.
I think this is better than all the... I would not play any of the other Tomb Raider games except this one, maybe again.
My only big beef with it is that I really don't like how the main game is just shooting and climbing, and then the side game is puzzles. Like,
Yeah, the side game.
I honestly believe they could have easily combined the two.
Well, they did it in... Well, I hate to make the comparison again, but they do it in Uncharted pretty well. And even Uncharted's aren't really...
I would not call anything in Uncharted a puzzle.
Well, in this game, it's the same thing. It's the
Yeah.
exact same thing. It's like the puzzles are nowhere near the traversal puzzles of the first game. You know.
I think I like the level design, but at the same time, I don't think it ever really fully... Because, like, okay, you know how you could backtrack through this game? There are
Yeah.
all those, like, times you could do it?
Yeah.
Never felt the need to.
Well, we never felt the need to even spend salvage. I mean,
Yeah, so
until the end of the game,
and then like when you get a treasure, like in those optional actual tombs,
and they're not even actual real treasures.
it's just here's scavenging parts or whatever the fuck, like some useless thing, and it was like, oh well, whoop-de-doo. So I don't know. I can kind of see why some of the old school Tomb Raider fans would be a little upset because it's literally not Tomb Raider.
It's not Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider is like the side thing you do.
It's Dude Raider. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Uncharted.
Like I
That's
said,
not a bad
this is
thing.
literally like making the Legend of Zelda game, but calling it like Golden Skulltula quest. Just
I don't know.
you mean the main quest is not finding all the gold Skulltula tokens? No,
think-
it's actually saving the princess.
I
Oh,
think
that's weird.
By the end of it all, that it's a really good Uncharted copy. It's like copying Uncharted games seems to be like the thing now. Like remember like E3, there was that GIF. Everything was Uncharted.
When 2-3, everything was Uncharted.
Everything was Uncharted, and it's like that's not exactly bad because the formula is really good. But it is getting a little like a lot of games are doing this now. Actually, we just recently found out that Star Wars 1313, which was going to be this game is Uncharted, is no longer even existing. So, yeah.
That happens. We brought this up. Like, we talked about this earlier, where it was like LucasArts has this habit of like announcing like a really big like budget
Epic
grand
game.
Star Wars game and it gets canceled.
Yeah, completely canceled.
Like same
It
with
wasn't
Indiana
like-
Jones.
It wasn't like it was canceled. They shut down the entire freaking studio, so that game ain't coming out.
Well, it's canceled.
It's super canceled. But in regards to this game, okay, I'm trying to put everything into perspective of what we just went through and how much the game has to offer. And if you played it on a higher difficulty, you might be actually inclined to upgrade your salvage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, with that in mind, the game's probably a pretty solid 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like 8, maybe 8.5, close to a 9.
It's an 8 for me.
It's an 8 for you? Yeah, I can see that.
I really feel that like it got too heavy on just like cover-based shooting.
Yeah.
And like I think it for the story they're telling here, it would have served the gameplay and the story itself better if there were far less people to fight, but each fight was like
More significant.
more thought out, more involved.
It is a pretty damn long game.
It is a long.
as
It's a
well.
long game, and then it's just you murder like thousands of people in this game,
Yeah.
and honestly, like it would have been more impactful if there were far less and far more meaningful like gunfights.
Yeah, I think it's the
Like instead of just going to a shanty town and then having a
wrecking
fucking
shit. Yeah.
shootout, big ass shootout, what if like there were less of shanty town and more tombs? And then the tombs were part of getting like to get from point A to B, you had to go through the tomb and solve puzzles.
If you remember in previous Tomb Raiders, what were the primary things that you fought? Like creatures and dogs
tigers.
and tigers and not people, you know? It's like killing animals, fine. It's like that's a gameplay mechanic that doesn't result in you murdering millions of people, I guess. So you fight these creatures that are just feral and want to eat you, and you're just protecting yourself.
Yeah.
And you don't do that very much in this game at all. Like there's
No,
never moments
there's
where
the
like
wolves, but that's about
there's
it.
really angry wolves, but there should be moments in the game that have like creatures that the samurai assholes send out, or more different variations of samurai assholes, instead of you literally murdering people after people after people after people after people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I felt any more connected to the character that I had to. I mean, it was a little engaging at first when like you're escaping from them, but by a few more hours after that, it's like I've killed so many people by now. Like I have no impact of like running into these dudes anymore. The fact that they were humans and not animals instead,
Yeah.
meant like absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I hear you. So I don't know. In the end, YoVideogames official review somewhere between an 8 and a 9. Not a high 9. Like I think Metal Gear Rising was a very much. I don't do like doing halves either. Like Rising was a high 9. Like getting close to being like this game is so freaking good, but there's things wrong with it that very very minor. But anyway, this game in comparison is between an 8 and a 9. I think that's an accurate review. I don't want to do.
I think if you
8.5.
like Uncharted, you'll like this
You'll
game
love
a
this
lot.
game. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
If
And
you
if you're-
like old Tomb Raiders, you might like this
And if
game.
what this game is perfect for, if you're a guy that played Uncharted only on the PlayStation and you always wanted that experience on another console, perfect. Perfect for you if you have an Xbox and you want to play this, or if you want to play it on PC and you don't have a PS3.
Yeah.
Absolutely a very, very, very similar game, minus the charm.
The charm.
You know, and that's 90. I swear to God, the
It
charm,
tries to have charm.
It tries.
But the problem is the
but
characters
none of the characters
are
are interesting.
Well, they're not interesting. They're all stereotypes, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Like sassy black chick and like drunken crusty Irishman and
Yeah,
like
exactly.
and like
Yeah, that's true.
gentle giant, peaceful, but like
Samoan.
giant Samoan men. Like
yeah. While Uncharted actually has good characters and character brevity and story and depth,
yeah.
you know.
Although I really don't like. I'm like just to add a little like a variety to this conversation. I really don't see the charm in like Uncharted 2 per se.
Oh my God, screw
Like
you.
Uncharted 2 was like it felt like it was trying so hard. Like I was watching, I was watching you in the ending of that game. Like that's such a great moment, such a great line. I'm like, it sounds like a really fucking boring sitcom.
No, and it was like
I'm not impressed by the dog. And like the fuck, and when they ended Uncharted 2 on clowns are scary. And I'm like, really? And you guys thought that was such a charming moment?
I thought
like
it was
to say
something
clowns were scary.
so different.
That's something you would say on How I Met Your Mother or something.
I thought it was something so different to the contrast of the rest of the game.
But I will say this: everything you thought of was great in Uncharted 2 that I didn't see. I thought Uncharted
saw in
3.
3, yeah.
And I thought 3 was like excellently written. Like the payoff was, I get the payoff was a little anticlimactic, but I actually kind of liked that sort of.
3 had the most story, like hardcore story.
I mean, I know a lot of people bitch how there's like no real final boss except like the fucking lackey in a suit on a.
Yeah.
But
on a falling cement pile.
I did like the balls it took where, the vase was coming out and he shoots the vase down into the well again.
Yeah.
So you don't know if there was anything, like, actually mystical about it or not.
Yeah.
Like, it's no bullshit. Just cut to the chase. I'm going to stop this woman from, like, fucking unleashing this. I'm not going to have this woman where, like, you want to see what's inside the Ark as much as I. Just none of that crap.
Yeah.
I did like the little ballsy take on it. And I thought the ending was Sully and What's-Her-Tits on the airfield at the end. Like, to me, it felt like a more genuine, heartfelt ending than 2, which was just like, you're going to miss this ass. Whatever, woman.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and play through 2 again. I just remember loving the god out of that game. I think I loved everything of the game about that game in comparison to, like, the real hardcore story, but the characters were so interesting that they made a story around it. I don't know. Anyway, Tomb Raider's great. Go play it. Go buy it. If you don't have a PS3, play Uncharted on other systems. It's fantastic. And that's it. We've dude-rated the hell out of this whole game for way too long. And I think we're going to move into our next game, which we've already started playing. It's BioShock. So, stay around, guys. We'll be back with more BioShock.
We're back with Tomb Raider once the new patch DLC comes out.
What? Really?
No.
Jesus.
Of course not. On the PC only.
See you later.